The judges for the second bout in men's 49-kilogram light flyweight are Finland, Colombia, Italy, Great Britain, Hungary.
Recebam os juízes para a segunda luta da categoria mosca ligeiro masculino até 49 quilos. Representantes da Finlândia, Colômbia, Itália, Grã-Bretanha e Hungria.
The referee from Slovakia.
O árbitro é representante da Eslováquia, senhor René Just.
Please welcome the boxer in the red corner representing Namibia.
Por favor, recebam o finalista que ficará no canto vermelho. Representante da Namíbia, Mathias Amunьела.
You guys with us.
Please welcome the boxer in the blue corner representing Kazakhstan.
Recebam também o finalista que ficará no canto azul. Representante do Cazaquistão, Birjan, Jacó.
Bиржан Жакыпов, tournament number 6 seed, he qualified for this, his third Olympic Games, via his APB ranking, having picked up experience in that particular professional competition under the auspices of AIBA. Installed as a tournament number 6 seed, he's ranked 14th in the world. And he's preparing to square off against the man from Namibia, ranked 1 place beneath him at 15 in the world, and that is Mathias Ammunьela. He's preparing for his second bout of this 2016 tournament, having earned a terrific win over the reigning Youth Olympic Games champion Rufat Husinov in the opening round.
The boxer in the blue corner representing Kazakhstan.
Representando o pugilista do canto azul, que representa o Cazaquistão, Birjan, Jacó.
Round 1.
Primeiro round.
So the opening bell sounds in what promises to be an intriguing 49-kilogram light flyweight contest between two boxers at opposite ends of the experience spectrum. The man wearing red is representing Namibia, ranked 15 in the world, Mathias Ammunьela. Winner in his first contest by employing this type of front foot tactic. And he had a terrific win in his opening round against the reigning Youth Olympic Games champion Rufat Husinov of Azerbaijan. The man he's facing is a 2-time Olympic Games quarter-finalist, Bиржан Жакыпов, 32 years of age, part of a 12-strong Kazakh boxing team, and the world champion from the World Championships in 2013 in his hometown of Almaty, Kazakhstan.
Yeah, he's a class act, Jacupov. Good southpaw, well schooled, although going back in a straight line there, that wasn't too clever. He got away with it. The problem that Ammunьela has, Ronald, he's full of action. He really is, the kid in red, but because he has such a wide stance, then occasionally his right hand, because he has to travel further to get to the target against the southpaw, he's going to fall short. Any boxer with that wide stance, it's that rear hand that tends to fall short in an attack, so he's got to quicken up his feet. See, his stance is just a little bit too wide, and so when he's throwing that rear hand, sometimes it won't find the target. And against such an accomplished boxer like Jacupov, look, you see, running forward and still didn't hit the target because Jacupov adjusts his feet. It's going to be difficult for him to catch him with the backhand.
Full of aggression and action on the front foot. With effective pressure is Ammunьela, but he's facing a really well-schooled, experienced operator in AIBA Open Boxing and indeed APB, the professional tournament that AIBA run. That's how he secured his route through to this, his third Olympic Games. Left hand wasn't too bad a shot from Amunьела. He's got plenty of support in the house as the man wearing red, but so too has Jacupov, because Kazakhstan have 3 boxers in action during the course of this session. Here we're seeing the first of them, and he is another product of what is an elite international, indeed global boxing program. So much success for Kazakhstan since their first appearance at an Olympic Games as an independent nation in '96.
We've done a bit of sparring with the Kazakhs. They've come over to GB on several occasions now. Always bring a full strength squad with them to GB up in Sheffield. Some cracking spars. They're learning from us and we're learning from them, but they are very strong indeed, Ronald, as you've said.
Most certainly. So the end of a very good first round of boxing. Jacupov electing to stand, this man taking a seat. Let's see if we can listen in.
Well, I think Amunьela had some success. There was a good right hand there. He got his feet into range. I think the movement is probably causing Jacupov a few problems. Long hook there from the man in blue, the Kazakh. Have a look at this right hand, and that was a good shot as well, because he got those feet into range. So plenty of movement from him, and it's causing the problems against Jacupov.
But the ring craft of Jacupov being rewarded, 10-9 across the board in favor of the number 6 seed.
Round 2.
So into the second round then. Amunьela on the front foot immediately once again, firing out that right hand repeatedly, and he's coming with his attacks in waves now. So he's making a tactical adjustment, not just one and done, but backing up Jacupov. And as you pointed out, Richie, on occasion, Jacupov backing up in a straight line, and this man is walking him down and teeing off with right hands.
Well, like I say, he's got to get that right hand home, and so he's got to quicken those feet up because of that wide stance, and he's walking forward. Got to watch that his feet don't cross though, Ronald. That's a mistake that he could make if he just tries too much about going forward. But give him credit, he's getting those feet into range with fast footwork to try and land that backhand. And as you said, if Jacupov keeps going back in a straight line, then he's got every chance that he will eventually catch him.
So it's getting a little bit untidy now through this passage of the second round. Amunьela, 2015 All-Africa Games silver medalist at light flyweight. But again, on this, the biggest tournament he's competed in, he's acquitting himself very well indeed. His first win over the experienced teenage, it has to be said, Husanov, was very impressive indeed.
See, just a sign there that occasionally Amunьela is a little bit frustrated. He tried to land that backhand then with his feet coming totally square, and that's a fault. He could walk onto a big shot then. Jacupov, with his experience, he should suss that out. He should literally step to the side and bring him onto a shot. Just a very simple sidestep, fast movement with the feet to the side, and then attack your man as he's oncoming.
That World Championship gold in 2013, the high point of 4 World Championship appearances by Duzmatov, who drove his man back with a couple of cracking left hands. Amunьela tried to respond, but it all got a little bit messy, forcing the intervention of the referee. But 4 World Championship appearances under the belt of the experienced man in blue now, dating way back to Mianyang, China in 2005. And if you look at what we're watching now, then back in those days, it's a totally different sport. 4 2-minute rounds in those days. Head guards were in effect. Head guards now have been removed, of course. And we are back to the perhaps more traditional Olympic distance as Jacupov again scores with a good southpaw left. Back to 3 3-minute rounds as we have been since Milan 2009. It's getting just a little bit more ragged now. because the intent of Amуньела remains, but perhaps hasn't got the experience at this stage of his career to do anything different other than what he's doing.
He's proving awkward, Amуньela, more than anything. I'm a little bit disappointed in Jacıpov, if I have to say, because he's a former world champion. He should be able to sort that on-rushing style out, but he hasn't done it with real great effect. That's a better attack there from Jacıpov. Amуньela with the movement, he's just providing a very awkward opponent for Jacıpov. Let's have a look at the scores.
So Amуньela getting a share of it for Judge A. It's all square on that scorecard. 19 points apiece, 1 round apiece. But Jacıpov leading by 2 rounds, 2 points for judges B and C.
Round 3.
So into the third and final round we go then. Amуньela, national champion back in 2013 at light flyweight. The man he's facing, wearing blue, Bиржан Жакыпов, is a 4-time national championship gold medalist, all at light flyweight, dating back to 2006. That's how long he's been at the top of the sport. Bиржан Жакыпов, that left hand that he fired in with bad intentions wasn't far away, and with Amуньela pinned to the ropes, a southpaw right crashed home, forcing Amуньela to hold on and gain some respite from the attacks that were coming his way.
There's just an air of unpredictability about Amуньela, especially with his movement. He's all over the place. And Jacıpov, although he's landed a couple of shots at the start of this round, he's just finding it difficult to maybe nail with a clean punch. Amуньela is here, there, he's everywhere. He's on the outside, he's up close. You don't know what he's going to do next. The boxer in red.
Tried to launch a raiding surprise attack there a few moments ago, but increasingly he's been tied up by the more experienced man, trying to get that right hand free so he can work away. So it's all square on the card of Judge A, remember, 1 round apiece, 19 points apiece. But it's a 2-point advantage on the cards of B and C in favor of the man in blue.
I'll tell you what, for an inexperienced boxer, he's quite cute, you know, Amуньela, just holding on the blind side of the referee, and the referee sussed it then. But he's just holding Jacıpov on the blind side of the referee, done it a couple of times. Just probably get a little bit of a breather, if anything.
Well, he needs a big round, does Amуньela, in order to get back to parity on the cards of judges B and C. Electing to box on the back foot now, trying to lure Jacıpov forward. Jacıpov obliges, and while Amуньela's trying valiantly to fight back, he was outgunned during the course of that exchange before the boxers fall into yet another clinch.
Rushing forward like that, Amуньela doesn't really land, but as they come together, it just makes it more awkward for Jacıpov to land his shots. So it's getting a little bit scrappy and messy now. But as I say, Jacıpov, he should be able to handle those rushes by his opponent, adjust the feet and bring him onto the odd shot, but he hasn't done it, Jacıpov, surprisingly.
Good right hand from Jacıpov as a 10-second clapper sound.
Look at him holding again on the blind side of the ref.
Tucking the right hand of Jacıpov beneath his left elbow. He put an awful lot into that contest, did Mattias Amуньela. But I think it's these fans who are going to be celebrating the progression of their man in the Olympic boxing tournament. And what a matchup we have in store in the next round, because awaiting the winner of this second preliminary round bout in the quarterfinals is Hasanboy Duzmatov of Uzbekistan.
Not a great win for Jacıpov, but he's won the contest overall. He landed the better shots. It was a little bit scrappy in that last round. Give credit to Amуньela. He was very awkward throughout, but he's just been beaten by a more experienced man there. But I think he's enjoyed it. I certainly have, watching him.
Yeah, making it through to the Olympic Games by virtue of his second place finish at the African qualification tournament, and he's acquitted himself very well indeed, taking this moment to acknowledge all sides of the arena here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision.
Senhoras e senhores, o vencedor por decisão unânime, do canto azul,
In the blue corner,
representando o Cazaquistão, Birjan Jacopov.
So for the third time in his Olympic boxing career, Bиржан Жакыпов is through to a quarter-final stage. He's at least equaled what he's accomplished in Beijing and London. Now he's looking to go beyond and make the Olympic medal podium to add to the rest of his glittering medal collection from AIBA elite boxing tournaments around the world over the years. That's how he did it. Pretty comfortable in the end, really, taking the third round across the board. A unanimous points decision victor over the game, energetic, and